Good evening, everyone. Thanks for having me here. I would like to talk about a documentary which I watched during pandemic. It is the social dilemma. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yeah. It is the social dilemma directed by Jeff Orlowski, produced by Larissa Rhodes. It is distributed by Netflix. The summary of this documentary. Can you know how many of you have already watched it?
Oh, very few.
Okay. The summary is tech expert from Silicon Valley sound the alarm on dangerous impacts of social media, which big tech used to manipulate and influence us. You can get it on Google, this summary. But whatever I have learned from this documentary, I would like to share. The documentary starts with a quote. Nothing vast enters into the life of mortals without a curse. And nothing vast, or the vast thing that enters into our lives is social media, and the curse is the flip side of social media. To explain us the influence of the social media, in this documentary they have used a family of 5 people, father, mother, and 3 children. The eldest sister does not use social media, and the younger sister is addicted to social media. Then, who is a normal teenager who continuously uses his mobile is addicted to his mobile. That is, in the sense, social media. In this documentary, they have used thought-provoking quotes so that we can understand what social media is doing to influence and manipulate us. And the problem with social media is that we don't know it is a problem or how we are being manipulated and influenced by social media. In this documentary, while going through his mobile, they used 3 people personified as AI, which shows the 3 goals of this social media change, that are engagement goal, growth goal, and advertisement goal. The engagement goal, it is to keep us scrolling and increase our screen time, and the growth goal is to keep following our friends and inviting a lot more people, and the advertisement goal is to get profit from the social media. There is this quote in this documentary that says, if you are not paying for the product, you are the product. And who are paying for this product? Advertisers. And what do advertisers need? Our screen time, our attention. A wealth of information creates poverty of attention. In the sense, if you are exposed to a lot of information, we are not under the control of our attention. And during this process, what do social media companies do? We have a misconception that the data is being sold, but that's not. We need to ask the question what they are doing with this data. They are building models that predict our actions. What will be the next post that will keep us scrolling and increase our screen time? That's what they are doing. In this documentary, they use 3 people as AI, as I mentioned earlier, what continuously increase our screen time. Then the mother who in the family thinks that their children are addicted, and she buys a kitchen safe. A kitchen safe is a container which holds any item for a certain period of time. While the family is having dinner, the mother takes a kitchen safe and puts all the mobiles in the kitchen safe for an hour. When they try to sit and have a conversation with the family, they don't have mutual interest to speak about things that family needs. We have a lot of generation gap between our parents and no mutual interest. So Ayla, who is the younger sister, addicted to mobile, gets angry because of her mobile being taken away, breaks the kitchen safe. And during this process, Ben's screen gets shattered. And mother says, if you can stay without a mobile for a week, I will be buying you a new screen. In this process, Ben tries to stay away from his mobile. But after 3 days, Ben can't stay away from his addiction of social media, so he gets back into his mobile. During this process, Ben gets continuously suggested political posts, which is not ultimately interested in, but just because of the algorithm, which has a mind of its own, keeps continuously suggesting him political posts, which involves him in a riot, a political local riot. and during this process then get arrested. To help him, the elder sister who doesn't use social media gets involved in this riot also. In this way, the people who are using social media and the ones who are not using social media get affected by social media. And as I said earlier, if you're not paying for the product, you're the product. But it's not you, it's the gradual, slight, imperceptible change in our behavior and perception is the product. And at the end of this documentary, the tech experts, ex-employees, Tristan Harris, who is former Google design ethicist, says that when you look around the world, it feels like the world is going crazy. We have gone from information age to disinformation age. We can't differentiate between what is truth and what are lies. The ex-employees suggest few things before posting anything on social media. Fact check it. And the ex-employees does not allow the kids to use social media until they reach a certain age, at an age where they can differentiate between what is truth and what are lies. And the key takeaways I have taken from this documentary is I turned off my notifications for the apps which are not mandatory. I have uninstalled Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, Twitter, and anything else that is not a tool. A tool is something which is waiting for us to be used, but social media isn't a tool. It's manipulating and influencing our time. And I have also chose a habit apart from social media or mobile. I have removed my mobile from my sleeping routine and morning routine. And that's how the documentary ends. Thank you for this opportunity.
Alright, so thank you so much Satya for sharing these thoughts. We had one question for Satya. I think it might be on most of your minds too. The question for you Satya is, on what note do you think these speakers from these technology companies have shared? On what note do you think this documentary ends? What are they trying to say?
The note on the documentary ends is we need to have rules and regulation on these social media companies in such a way they are not manipulating. And also, it's not about as a collective what we can do, as an individual what you can do, so that it will not manipulate you. That's the note on this documentary ends, and thank you for this opportunity. You have been a wonderful audience.